Well, hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist. And here is your temperature outlook. We all know we've been talking about this for a number of days that next week is going to be absolutely frigid. We're going to have very cold air coming down from the Arctic, invading basically the whole eastern half of the U.S. all the way down to us here on the Gulf Coast. So get prepared. What's going to be happening, and the temperature is going to be dropping off well down in the 20s most mornings next week. And then looking at what we're going to see, I don't think we break any records as far as the cold is concerned. But the thing is, it's going to last all week long next week. So it's not just a couple of days. It is going to settle in and stay with us here throughout the week. And it starts on Monday and then just gets colder as the week goes along. So it's going to be quite the ride here. I've been showing these models the last few days, and you know, they go back and forth because you got to keep in mind a model is just a model. It is not a forecast. And you'll see these things posted on social media because these things run multiple times a day. And when you're talking about this far out with the possibility of some wet to frozen weather, there's a lot of different things that can happen. This is going into next Friday. There's a Gulf low that's going to be tracking across the Gulf. The models have slowed this whole thing down. And you can see some wintry weather kind of mixing in. Doesn't show any in our area, at least on that run of that model. Here's another model, the European, and it does similar kind of thing. Here comes the low across the Gulf next Friday, and it does show some wintry weather up here north of Montgomery. Once again, it doesn't show it all the way down the Gulf Coast, but you can go through the models and find some that do show that. And that's what people are posting on social media, saying it's going to be Snowmageddon. Nobody knows what's going to happen exactly. It's still a week out. There's a lot of things in play. We're going to have to kind of wait and see. And if you're going to ask me, hey, is it going to snow next week in our area? I wouldn't put my own money down on that because of how things usually go. So we're going to have to just wait and see and watch how things are. Here's what we got right now. This is current. We do have a front north of us, another little front that's going to sweep on through later today. Not a big deal, but it will help cool us off a little bit more going into Saturday. Today, not bad. After the chilly start, we're going to warm up into the low 60s. Lots of sunshine. Today will be a beautiful day for your Friday. Really good conditions out there. Now, tomorrow morning, because that front's going to pass, it will be a little bit chillier tomorrow morning than what we've had this morning. Not by much, only a few degrees difference, but it's still pretty cold. If you're going to be out hunting or something here on your Saturday morning, it's going to be cold in the deer stand, that's for sure. Otherwise, it shouldn't be too bad. We'll warm back up into the 50s on Saturday afternoon, so it's a little bit of a cool day as well. Then Sunday, we're going to be watching out for a line of storms that should come through in the evening, not during the day, but in the evening. We could have a few showers during the day on Sunday, but the rain chance during the day isn't bad. It'll be the evening. Here comes the thunderstorms. Right now, I don't think we'll get anything really severe out of this, but we'll have to keep an eye on things for you. There's a marginal risk here, mainly to the west of us. So we think it's going to be weakening as it heads towards us, that line. So it shouldn't be a big deal, but we could get a few rumbles of thunder late Sunday night. Just something to keep in mind. But that's just going to push in that cold air. That's where it comes from. And then Monday, oh boy, Monday, 46 degrees. And it says 46, but folks, you probably won't even feel that because the winds are going to be blowing 25, 30 miles per hour on Monday. So it's going to be very blustery. And so it basically just hangs in the low 40s pretty much most of the day, feeling like it's in the 30s. And then look at Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, highs in the 40s all the way through, probably all the way through Saturday, highs in the 40s. And then those morning lows down into the 20s. And obviously, once again, on Friday, we're going to have to watch out for whatever kind of precipitation is occurring across the deep south. So that'll be an interesting part of the whole process. But boy, a lot happening in this 10-day forecast. We'll try to keep filling you in on all the details. Just stay with us here on Good Day Gulf Coast.